So today's new viral phrase, semi-viral, I don't know. Anyway, stochastic terrorism. I've seen this phrase and its definition shared, I don't know, maybe half a dozen times on my social media in the last few days. Well, let's start by just giving the actual definition of stochastic terrorism. Stochastic terrorism is a form of violence instigated by hostile public rhetoric directed at a group or an individual. Unlike incitement to terrorism, stochastic terrorism is accomplished with indirect, vague, or coded language, which grants the instigator plausible deniability for any associated violence. In 2002, it was used by Dr. Gordon Wu in an article to describe the process in which to quantify the risk of a terrorist attack. It was then used by a blogger in 2011 on the Daily Costs as a way of explaining how certain rhetoric can lead to violence or terrorist acts, thereby really altering what the definition of its original use was. As of now, it's an obscure academic theory, although I think you're going to see it get a lot more popularity in the coming months and years. So, here's my issue with it. When it comes to incitement to terrorism or violence, it has a very high legal threshold that needs to be crossed. Because in this clunky, difficult society we are trying to live in, people are allowed to express themselves, and you don't want people being sidelined because of arbitrary accusations of incitement. By adding stochastic to it, it basically removes that high bar that is there. Now, it doesn't do it legally. This is not a legal term. No one's going to get charged with stochastic terrorism. This is a cultural phenomenon. We have to be careful about who and how we apply this term, because obviously this is something that is just sitting right there for partisan hacks to apply to their opposing side and never at all towards their own. Because if you are extremely steeped in an ideology, it is very easy to say that anybody that you disagree with is a stochastic terrorist and anybody that you agree with isn't. I think the last thing that our society needs is more malleable terms that can be haphazardly applied when it suits you and conveniently ignored when it doesn't.